Hey, everybody, this is Derek, and we're going to get into some more Aurora. Are you ready? I really enjoyed the previous two in particular, the previous two reactions that I did to the blade and the seed. I love how she has a lot to say, and I love how she has a lot of passion when she says it. And I love her. She's a dancer, so she puts her body movements into it. She's a performance artist, and you can tell. And she's very strategic in the imagery that she puts out, not just imagery in a visual, like on a video, but also word pictures that she uses in her lyrics. Very incredible. So we're going to do one that has been recommended to me called Dreams. Now, on genius.com, it says that Aurora revealed in a show in Oslo that Dreams was inspired by the history of a child that wanted to disappear from the world, and it was also inspired by the track of the world. So let's just take a look at the lyrics real quickly, because again, and I do this just for myself because I want to understand where she's coming from. I want to understand the song, especially because the very first reaction, um, and nothing wrong with that because we all have our things, but I didn't relate to it, but I did relate to the second and third one. So I just kind of want to see what this is about. So the verse one, it says, I've needed so much with nothing to touch, floating from earth. Another bridge burned, a mother concerned, come back to the world. Wow. I've needed so much with nothing to touch, floating from earth. A mother concerned. Okay, so I can see how it could be connected to like a little boy. It says, in my dreams, everything's more quiet than here. In my dreams, everything I feel disappears. The night became new, and out of it grew a hymn of the pearl. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to the world. Don't lie to a girl. When your shadows were forgiven, I abandoned your religion, and I knew that I would never come back. So tired and so aimless, I traveled through the darkness so my path would be impossible to track. In my dreams, everything's more quiet than here. In my dreams, everything I feel disappears. And here's the bridge. Learn my body and my poems and repeat them like you own them. Like the arrow and the willow, we all bend. Like let the mothers and the daughters climb out of the waters. Like the needle and the cockroach, we mend. In my dreams, everything's more quiet than here. That last line is pretty profound. Like the needle and the cockroach, we mend. So if you think about like a needle, it mends clothing, right? When there's a tore, a tear, a tear, or a rip, you use needle and thread to mend it. And then if you think of like, there's that long saying about a cockroach that if a nuclear bomb was to be um, released on this planet, the cockroaches would still remain, right? Because they're adaptable and well, something about them they can mend. So I really like how it says that, like the needle and the cockroach, we mend. So very, very interesting. So this is the one that we're gonna do. Like I said before, we're gonna do dreams. Um, and so again, not quite sure whether this is truly about a young boy that, what did it say? That wants to disappear. Okay, so he's not necessarily seeking unaliving himself, and I have to word it like that because of YouTube police. But sometimes we all just kind of wish we could just turn invisible or just crawl in a hole somewhere and just disappear for whatever reason. Maybe the world treated us unfairly or whatever the situation is. And I have to keep in mind that the song is called Dreams. So let's see what else I may pick up from the song, just from the performance. So let's go ahead and let me put my headphones on. And by the way, I just recorded The Seed, and I'm recording this one today. Both of these were recorded Monday, June 8th. Both of these videos are going to be up on Patreon right away this afternoon so that my Patreon members can have the early access viewing. And then, you know, I'll space these releases on YouTube. So with all of that said, let's go. This is Aurora Dreams live. It says curved Amazon Music, but let's go. Very atmospheric. Oh, just right from the beginning. I just love the beginning. It was very atmospheric and ethereal. You can see Aurora just like her presence. Her presence was very powerful as she was just sitting there getting into the moment in her mind, getting into the song that she's about to perform and deliver. You can clearly see it. Love the acoustic guitar when it came in. Love the backing harmonizing vocals when those came in. Really, really great. So let's just kind of like experience that again. I love the colors too. Her microphone, her dress, the aqua. Love that vibrato when she said here, and I love these beautiful high notes. Very controlled. Back to the world in my dreams. Everything's more quiet than here in my dreams.
abandoned your religion, and I knew that I would never come back. So tired and so aimless, I traveled through the darkness, so my path would be impossible to track. In my dreams, everything's more quiet than here.
I love that breathy tone in the high note that she's giving. You know, sometimes she's just has this like clear vocal approach, and then she's got this breathy vocal approach, but still in the high. It's very effective and also controlled.
So my path would be impossible to track. In my dreams, everything's more quiet than here. In my dreams, everything I feel disappears. Take my body and my poems and repeat them like you own them, like the arrow and the willow we all bend. Let the mothers and the daughters climb out of the waters like the needle and the cockroach we mend. In my dreams, in my dreams, everything's more quiet than here. In my dreams, in my dreams, everything I feel disappears.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to take it back to a couple of spots because you know what I really loved about that ending? After the part about like the needle and the cockroach, we mend, you know, maybe other artists would have taken that opportunity to make the song bigger, right? And end with a crescendo or end with this bang. But Aurora chose not to. She actually kept it small, gentle, but at the same time, powerful because of the lyrics, her vocals, and her presence. It was all very powerful and contained. And I'm noticing now that she's very, very good at that. Let me see. Also, what I noticed too is now I don't know if there's any symbolism to the way that she's dressed right now. So she's got the red skirt with the black in it. I don't know if that has any kind of reference. And I noticed she's got one red sock, one black sock. And I don't know if that's just because there's a red and black in the skirt, or if maybe it represents two different things, two different what's the word that I want to use? Just if it's symbolic for two different things. That's just what I'll say at the moment. But you guys can let me know. I also love how the microphone is red and matches the red spots. Not red spots, but the red in her skirt and in the other sock, as well as her bracelet too. Um, So this is called Dreams, and I really do like how that aqua blue is chosen because it's almost like the sky, kind of, and it's peaceful. So as she's talking about dreams, right? And I love the backing vocals from the backing vocalist as well as backing vocals that was being done from the keyboardist. So they were harmonizing with Aurora the whole time, and it was really, really beautiful. Um, let's just kind of like go from here again and write out the end. And again, let's just take note of, after the whole like a needle and the cockroach we mend, see how instead of making it this big production, she kept it sustained, contained and sustained, and kept it gentle, but at the same time never losing the power. That is the important part that we want to focus on.
Everything I feel disappears. Ooh, 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 take my body and my poems and repeat them like you own them, like the arrow and the willow will bend. Let the mothers and the daughters climb out of the waters like the needle and the cockroach we mend. In my dreams, everything's more quiet than here. In my dreams, everything I feel disappears.
Bravo. 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 To have it so gentle and so powerful is genius. She's fantastic. She really is. I really love her. As you can see, I'm subscribed to her. So I got to like that video. I mean, I'm really enjoying this Aurora journey that I'm on. And guys, continue to recommend stuff like this, like The Blade and The Seed and Dreams, where, you know, oh, and by the way, like I think somebody misunderstood me when they said that I don't feel emotion. I don't feel I have a detachment with humans. So that's probably just from child experiences and things of that nature and child trauma. But I do feel emotions like anger is probably one of my main. That's why I'm a metalhead, because I can release my anger by listening to metal. But yeah, like when I think about like trafficking, right? Especially when it comes to stuff like that, makes me angry. Um, the ruining of our planet, that makes me angry. The torture of animals, that makes me angry. Things of that nature. And we all have different ways of dealing with certain things and different emotions, and we're all built differently and psychologically, right? Our psychological selves are developed, from within the first 7 years of our lives, and then it's further shaped and molded after that. But I just wanted to make clear that because somebody was like, "Oh, you're reacting to something full of emotion, even though you don't feel emotion." So, what I meant in the runaway live video is that I couldn't relate to I can't relate to like love when it comes to like a love story, but that's okay. I react to a lot of Demosh and you know Angelina Jordan, Grace Vanderwall, all these other and they may have love songs, and I just with those, even though I can't relate to the love song, I will try to focus on the aspect of the songwriting or the vocal performance or something. Even if it's just fashion that I mentioned, I try to just observe and react to something. And I did that with Runaway Live with Aurora. You know, I gotta go back and watch, like, what I actually said, but, I didn't dismiss or disregard it. I recognized the talent that was there, and you guys steered me in the right path, so thank you again so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this. This is gonna go up on my Patreon today. It will be up on YouTube soon. So if you like this reaction, please make sure that you press like, and if you're not subscribed already, I hope that you will press subscribe and then the notification bell and make sure that you have it set to all so that you'll be notified by YouTube whenever I upload a new video. And hype the video if it gives you the option, and share the video, my reaction, on your Discord pages, Facebook pages, fan pages, and all of that stuff, so that um, you know the video can get more views. And when it gets more views and lots of comments and all of and likes, then YouTube algorithm will push it out to other people, and then other people will be able to hopefully be introduced to Aurora, or maybe be reintroduced, or just to enjoy the reaction. So thank you so much, everybody. As always, I'm going to have the link to the original video to Aurora's channel in the description, as well as all of her socials. So you can go follow her. And then in the description will be all of my socials as well. Follow me on Instagram. And then also, I have a Discord if you want to join my Discord. And more importantly, is my Patreon. For just a few bucks a month, there's like 220 bonus exclusive videos only that are on Patreon, and you get the early viewing, and you have a voice in what I react to next, whether it's for a movie, a TV show, a documentary, or a music video that's going to go on YouTube. So sometimes we do polls over there, but needless to say, I hope to see you there on Patreon. And if not there, I definitely will see you here.